First up, the big story on Maharashtra elections. Divya, of course, the poll dates have been announced. Maharashtra is all set to go to polls. Assembly elections will be held in a single phase on November 20th, with counting on November 23rd. Both the ruling BJP-led Maha and MVA in the state yet to finalize their seat-sharing arrangements, and Congress sources said the party will be demanding more than 100 seats. In fact, though the party had won 44 assembly seats in 2019, now it is fared well during Lok Sabha elections, which is why they will be seeking a large chunk as far as the entire entire MVA equation is concerned.
Absolutely, Radhika, a lot has changed as far as the political landscape is concerned since the last elections which took place in 2019, with the Shiv Sena split into two, while the NCP has also split into two. While the Lok Sabha elections saw Maha win only 17 seats, while it was the Maha Aghadi that won 30 of the 48 seats. And of course, what really needs to be seen now is that will there be a rerun of what really took place as far as Haryana is concerned with the BJP, Radhika, or, is there going to be a change this time around as far as the state of Maharashtra is concerned? And, like we've spoken about, a lot has changed since the last elections.
Absolutely. A lot has changed since last election. We know the political landscape has changed. A lot of churning has happened. There was government collapse also that happened. And then, of course, splits within Sena and NCP. So it is going to be interesting elections. It's not what it was exactly 5 years ago. Let's go straight across to Vasudha on this. Vasudha, of course, Maha is in a huddle. We believe that top leaders are going to be meeting Amit Shah today. Take us through what the strategy, and the plan will be. Of course, Maha leaders have been telling us that 90% of seat sharing arrangement has been done. It's just some ironing out of differences that they are doing in the last minute.
Absolutely. Good morning, Divya. Good morning, Radhika. What I understand is that the Maha leaders, all three important leaders, including Devendra Fadnavis, Ajit Pawar, and of course, Eknath Shinde, the Chief Minister, will be arriving in Delhi after they address the joint press conference that is scheduled at 11 o'clock. And what I understand is that the BJP especially is the predominant party, although it performed the worst when it comes to Lok Sabha elections of 2024. But Haryana elections have also changed a lot of, sentiments. And also, if you remember, in 2019, it was the BJP that had the highest number of winners at 105. So the party is very clear that it wants to contest on the highest number of seats. Other than that, it's also wary of the rebel factor, which is why it wants to have complete consensus when it comes to seats and when it comes to the candidates, which is why this meeting is going to take place with Amit Shah. The Home Minister will be speaking to them. And after that, the important CEC meeting is also likely to happen today. Yesterday, the Jharkhand CEC meeting happened, and there were around 60 to 65% of the seats of the 81-member assembly were decided. The Prime Minister was also present. After that, Amit Shah, in fact, spent a lot of extra time with the Prabharis and with the state president of Jharkhand, Babulal Marandi. So similarly, something like that is also expected today. There is also an MLA legislative meeting in Haryana, which is where Amit Shah is supposed to be, because he's also the observer for Haryana elections. So we're expecting all of this to happen today, but clearly an action-packed day when it comes to Haryana, because the CC meeting is there and of the BJP, and of course the meeting with Maha leaders. We can expect the candidate list to come out in the next few days. But Radhika, you would know that there's so much back and forth happening on these discussions on seat sharing that there could be even some more time on this. But now that the elections have been announced and Mumbai and Maharashtra vote on the 20th of November, there's hardly any time left for that.
Right. We also have Sunil with us, Vasudha, and Sunil, a very key meeting coming up of the Congress today as well. But could the Congress really be losing out to the BJP because of the trouble that the Congress is facing due to its alliance?
Well, definitely a host of issues. I don't think they have an issue with the alliance. The issue is about deciding on which party will get the winnable seats, and I think that's the most critical aspect. The lessons learned from Haryana: not to be overconfident, not to have infighting. That's some of the key takeaways. Also, the rebel factor, to ensure that rebel candidates don't come in, because that really eats into the share. And what they learned in Haryana is that the BJP, to a great extent, supported rebels so as to ensure their candidate lost. Because even after 11% surge in terms of percentage, the Congress and just a point 0.4 decimal difference, the BJP was able to win that election because of the many mistakes it made, including unity of opposition forces, something that Rahul Gandhi had wanted. So in that context, now the Congress has learnt its lessons. The screening committee, led by Mr. Madhusudan Mistry, will start its preliminary discussions. And then, of course, once those seats and the various surveys have been done and they're able to resolve those issues amongst themselves, the MVA will go ahead and make that official announcement in terms of who will be contesting, and try to ensure that there is unity amongst them. They, of course, say that the government led at present has been propped up, and this is what they allege, that by the CBI and ED, be it Ajit Pawar or, for that matter, Eknath Shinde. And it's in that context that the MVA has constantly, right through the election process, even during Haryana, been bringing out charge sheets, for example, as well as now alleging that Maharashtra has got a raw deal in comparison to Gujarat.